of Iowa. And Dean Peterson toes the opposite line for the Scarlet Knights. Peterson ranked 19th in the country. The redshirt sophomore comes in with a record of 9-4. And this is a match we're looking forward to in this duel.
Yeah, this is an important match here for Rutgers. You know, Dean Peterson, we've seen him have a lot of success, and now you've got the incoming freshman, Braeden Davis here, number 2 ranked wrestler in the country. Of course, he's coming off of a loss in that match. It's Ayala from Iowa. Fell behind early in that match and wasn't able to really get to his offense. I look for him, Braeden Davis, to kind of likes to drift right. Got a left-handed lead on his shot right there, and he is really good. Got a left-handed fireman's carry. Likes to tie up that left arm of Peterson, get to that. And he also has a little slide shot, little swing single to his left. Look for him to get on that early.
Braeden Davis from Belleville, Michigan, Dundee High School. 4-time individual state champion, part of 4 team titles.
Action, work out, work out.
5th wrestler in Michigan history to be part of that 4x4 club.
Here we go.
No score, 1 minute in, he still made his whistle. Fell to Ayala 4-2, as you said. Ayala got in front early and was able to hang on.
Yeah, in that particular match, Ayala came out and kind of dropped to a knee and was able to go ahead and hit a quick little slide by. Early in that match, was able to do quite a bit of riding too in the first period, but traded escapes after that. It was a match for Ayala, but the young man walked off of there with, he wasn't tired.
Hey, let's work
he wasn't, starstruck by the environment. He went out there, was competitive, and now in this match here against Peterson, he can't be slowed down too much because Peterson has skills. He's good in the top position. You give him a lead, he's going to be really good.
Peterson last season a team best 25 wins. He was 7th at the Big Tens. Qualified for the national tournament. Lost in the blood round. No score, 60 seconds. Davis goes back to that 2-on-1 center of the mats. Penn State and Rutgers.
Wrestle out of it. Wrestle through it.
Double unders here from Peterson trying to jack him up.
Yeah, but he went to a little angle right there. That's given basically Davis an opportunity to get out of it there. He had it locked up there for a while, but he kind of went to the side a little bit quick. And that gave a little bit of leverage there for Davis to kind of counter it back and now block with his head. So he's blocked with the top of his head right there. He's in a better position.
Davis still with double unders. 25 to go here in this first period.
I like a foot sweep in here, Shane. All right, you step up and just try to sweep him back and rotate your upper body. Got that double, and he would, particularly when you got Davis stuffing his head right there in your shoulder, it's a great opportunity to hit his foot sweep. See if he's got that in his repertoire.
Wrestle out.
Scoreless first period. Cale Sanderson in his 15th season, fresh off his 200th career victory as head coach at Penn State. Of course, he has led the Nittany Lions to 10 of the last 12 NCAA tournament championships, along with 7 Big Ten titles to go along with it.
Set, go.
Lions sporting some new gear here there with the black and the pink there. It's a neat look.
A blackout here on this Monday night inside the Bryce Jordan Center. Peterson starting period on bottom.
Hook his ankle.
Peterson 3-3 in Big Ten duels. He's coming off a loss to Brandon McCrone of Ohio State 7-1. Did have a nice win against Patrick McKee of Minnesota 6-4. But Davis, Jim, solid in his top position.
He is solid because he's got a good range. See how he's reaching back over. It looked like Peterson has the fingers covered. But in that position here, Davis kind of comes over and grabs the wrist. And you know what? You just can't give up your wrist at this level. And Peterson able to go ahead and put a little more pressure back on him.
We talked about Penn State's win against Iowa. 21-5 takedown advantage, 5 bonus point victories. But another thing they did, Jim, is they were tough on top.
Yeah, you still have to be tough on top. Nice job there. Tell you what, Peterson's kicking out right there, being patient right there, caught Davis basically switching off and going a little bit low, and then just ended up kicking out. It's good work.
Peterson leading it 1-0 midway through this second period.
Yeah, to follow up on your point, Shane, is that what we saw from Penn State is that the grinding, riding, and getting guys really tired, making them really work just to get back to their base. Shot by Peterson. And that wears on guys. You saw some All-Americans just get worn out in that Iowa match, and then they were able to go ahead and kind of continue to put the pressure on their feet. Just really well done. That's what I love about good, tough mat wrestling. Guys that really make you work hard to get out from underneath it. You really, with that riding time mounting up, getting an extra point, but really physically wearing on guys, and it pays dividends. Kind of complementary wrestling that pays dividends when you're trying to get those takedowns late in a match.
Davis will have choice in the third period. Final 10 ticks.
Hey,
here in the second period.
Here we go. Gotcha. My bad. Here we go. Set.
Rutgers having a solid season. 10-4 overall, 3-3 in the Big Ten. Scott Goodale in his 17th season on the banks. There he peeks out, winning his coaching program history.
Got his head in his hands right now. Maybe thinking about this lineup, but I will tell you this program is healthy. You take a look at the attendance that they have at home, pretty impressive. I think they're up to like 5,600 average attendance, and
Jersey Mike's Arena, one of the top atmospheres in all of college wrestling. They've done a great job building that fan base, and there's that quick escape, and this match is tied up at 1 apiece early third.
Yeah.
Neither guy has had a real threatening attack on their feet.
Yeah, the only really decent shot here that we've seen has been with Peterson straight on double, but he kind of fell out of it.
Action.
Circle around their attempt.
Peterson, a 3-time finalist, 2-time champion from St. John Vianney.
And you see with Davis as the youngster, he resets a lot. See us coming back out, likes to drift right.
Action, here we go.
I like to see, there it is, ropes right into that shot right
there.
Double
leg.
Looking for it the whole way. I like the way he finishes.
Hooks that ankle.
Yep, hooks the bottom leg, and all of a sudden sits in a great position. If he can clear his head. Peterson came over the top right there. See how he's pushing that leg away? Now Peterson gets a little bit further back up top. Good action here by him. I don't know if you stay with that grip. Yeah, he broke the grip around the waist. That allows him to go ahead and stay with Davis as he makes that effort. Yep.
No control.
50 seconds in regulation.
Now if you're Peterson, you want to seal your chest to that back.
Head's buried, no control.
Right there, as much as you possibly can. Get the stalemate. Nice job.
Scramble, now he's got a shelf single leg. In great position here is Davis.
Shin whizzer there by Peterson. He's trying to put as much pressure, but he doesn't have a deep whizzer there. See where his hand is on that tricep there? An opportunity for Davis to come up to his feet. Short time.
Down to 20 seconds.
No control.
A roll here from Peterson. And now they're wrestling on the edge.
And if Peterson can get a little elevation right here, clear that right leg out. Now he does. He's able to go ahead and possibly get a neutral danger call.
No
Final 5 seconds. And here's that danger call. And good awareness there from Davis to roll out of bounds. We're going to sudden victory. That was a fun scramble.
Yep.
And now Rutgers is going to toss in the challenge brick.
We don't have it. We don't have it. Come back.
In a dual meet, each team gets a challenge. Referees, of course, can watch the video at their discretion.
We do not have video replay, guys. Red.
And there you hear they do not have video replay.
Wow.
Red, return. We don't have video replay.
So no video replay.
Well, if we get an opportunity to show that again.
Okay, guys, first point.
We'd like to start that, but we're going to go right into the action now. Good work there by Davis on that shot.
There's really good awareness. He knew exactly where he was. He heard the danger counts.
And I tell you what, Peterson did not have much of a whizzer there. His ability to timing is right into a shot right there. It's going to be able to finish it up. Wow.
And Braeden Davis, 18 seconds in a sudden victory, the takedown in the W.
That's exactly how he got beat in the last match against Iowa with that little slide by. He took it to his game, gets the big win.
Shawver ranked 10th in the country for the Scarlet Knights. Nagao an 11-0 major decision over Cullen Shawver of Iowa. Nearly 3.5 minutes of riding time on the Hawkeye. 9 wins, all 9 bonus point victories for Nagao. Of course, came over from Minnesota, where he was a Big Ten runner-up, fell to Roman Bravo Young.
Sophomore from La Habra, California,
Penn State in the black and pink singlets tonight against the Scarlet Knights. Nagao beating Jesse Mendez of Ohio State for 5th place at the national tournament last March. And he has fit in well, Jim.
Yeah, he has. And the interesting thing is for Nagao, a guy that, you know, his first year at Minnesota, really not known for being all that tough on the feet, you know, getting his offensive off. But, you know, when he was in the top position, he became dominant. And he was riding guys really tough. You know, remember those matches against RBY last year? He could have stayed in him and rode RBY out. You know, just to be able to go do something like that was pretty impressive. So, you know, coming to Penn State, you know they're going to work on his feet, his footwork and everything like that. And so, you know, that's where you kind of see, you hope to see the improvement here for Nagao. If you're a Nittany Lion fan, he loves to attack the right leg of his opponent. Down there, you see that Shawver has a good feel for that, naturally keeping that leg back.
Shawver 4-2 in Big Ten duels, coming off a win over Nick Bouzakis. Beat the Buckeye 5-4. Bouzakis in a wild match beat Nagao 13-7.
Keep making him react.
One of Nagao's 3 losses on the season. Nice shot from Shawver. He's in deep.
Yeah.
Puts him to the Resolite. There's 3.
And it's just what you saw Bouzakis do. You know, when he was wrestling Nagao, he went right after the offensive shots there. Beautiful little left-handed high crotch. Switched to a double. Got him off of his feet. Finished well.
3-1 after the escape from Nagao.
You know, one of those things that as well as he was able to get in there, you go after that again, Shane. This is an opportunity for Shawver, get a big win, touch and go. You know, there it is, that right leg. Beautiful little misdirection. Even from this angle, you thought he was going the other direction.
Shawver, nice job there trying to scramble.
Control the knees.
Turley rolling back through, trying to come up into a switch, but you know what? You're walking right into what Nagao's really good at, covered in the top position.
Nagao slides a leg in, crossbody ride, and it's 4 unanswered for the Nittany Lion as he puts in a cradle out of bounds. It's a 1-point match. We saw Shawver, Jim, at the Midlands. He fell to Dylan Ragusin in the final. He's tough. Ranked 10th in the country at the weight class.
Yeah, he's going to be tested right here. This is Nagao's favorite position. Really expect him to try to stay in the top position all the way through.
Green.
Going up to quad pod, stand up. He can break free if he can just roll his wrist and get his hips out. I love that. Love that right there. He put his hands back, but he ended up turning the opposite direction. Now he waits and leaves that pocket open here, and Nagao is right in there with the leg.
Nagao going to work on top. And as you said, Jim, this is exactly where he wants to be.
And this just takes a lot of energy out of the bottom man there. Get a quick stalemate.
And if you're Shawver right now, you got a couple of cautions to give. Try to anticipate the whistle right here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Shane. And you know what? The other thing too, if you're going up against leg rider, you know that leg is coming in on the right-hand side. You hit a switch this side, you get that pocket moving.
Green.
Little cutback return from Nagao. Goes coffee grinder on that left side.
We're in Pennsylvania now. That's a head lever.
Green, no change.
15.
There's a roll from the Scarlet Knights.
Green, scramble. Scramble.
Nagao still building that riding.
Well, see how he's putting his hands up in the air? He's not grabbing the leg because he just wants to let the official. He's not getting a count right now, and that's why they just called it potentially dangerous. Could have called it a stalemate.
Yeah,
if he would have held on to that leg, he would have been getting the count.
The drop down count, if that hits 5, it's a stall call. Good action, though, in this first period. Both guys with a takedown.
Go ahead, Green, cover legal.
Be huge if Shawver could somehow escape.
Stay there front, Nate.
But Nagao finishes a lot of periods on top. Shawver began the scoring.
Yeah, take a look at this left-handed high crotch right there. Comes up, immediately makes a little switch there with the shoelaces flat, comes up, gets to his feet, and drives across. And I love this shot right here. Look at that misdirection. It made him feel like he was going to the left, right? And then the finish here is really impressive. as well.
Hands gotta be on him! Hands on him!
Keep making him react.
Looks like Shawver's, looks like Shawver's taking the neutral position there. 59, yeah, they started neutral there. Shawver going neutral, and it's an opportunity to, you know, with the 3-point takedown now, you're really in business if you can go ahead and get one here and cut some of that Braeden time. And I would, you know, try to go back to the shot. If you wait around on a guy like Nagao,
Penn State fans making some noise for their 133-pounder. 50 seconds into the second period, still 4-3.
Up,
Down the knees. Now Nagao pops back up.
You got a minute, 1 minute.
See that Shawver's really trying to stay within distance right there. I don't know if that really complements what he's trying to do, but neither guy is kind of following up and pressuring forward here after the tie. See how they break free and don't want really anything to do with each other up there. That's why all this action is in the middle.
Contact
action.
Stall warning, red!
There's a stall warning on Shawver as Nagao was in with another leg attack since that headed behind the knee.
You got time, 30.
Right now,
No
Shawver
control.
trying to keep his chest
No
on that
control.
backbone right
Control
there.
the
Here, you
knees.
see how he's got that leg ankle lock right
Gotcha.
there. He's got the, gosh, look at the flexibility of
Stop,
Nagao.
stop,
Come
stop,
on.
stop, stop. Get out of there. Get out of there. I don't
That
like
was
it.
amazing.
Red, you have a stall warning. Need action.
Stall warning on
Here we go,
Shawver.
Red. 18 seconds.
Short time in the second period.
Did you see how that ankle was trapped? I don't think I've ever seen that.
And he looked comfortable.
Yeah. That's why he's such a good leg rider on top position.
Nagao will have choice in the third period. He trailed at 3-0.
Yeah, I expect him to go ahead.
Oh, dives on in the final seconds, and time will run out. Scott Goodale letting Shawver know he's got to go, but I like this attack late.
I do too, but here's the thing is that you see where Coach Goodale was going. What are you waiting for, right? You decided to go neutral and didn't get any shots off.
Nagao quickly to his feet. Works on peeling the fingers and escapes. 5-3.
Intentional release. Again with a 3-point takedown. Go ahead, grab a lead.
Get out of it.
But this is where Shawver's going to find some offense.
Yeah, right there,
The
comes
shot
back
goes
in
to
it.
that high crotch.
Switches to a double Shane and then locks the leg. He gets the points right there. And that's what you were waiting for in the second period there. That could be there frequently.
Two really solid takedowns, very explosive takedowns and quick finishes. 6-6, riding time not a factor.
Yeah, and it doesn't really make any difference how far back that Nagao is putting that leg. He's getting good penetration on it. We'll see if he fires it off. Again, his coaches are pleading with him.
And now
Get
bolting in on the legs is Nagao.
Roll through, little elevation here. Gosh, Nagao doing a great job of coming back out the back door right there. He'll score. Well, no.
Pushing right back into him, Shawver. Great scramble here inside of a minute.
Look at the roll through action there by Shawver. He's really giving it everything he has here.
Great sequence from these two.
And Shawver able to get up on his right hand. You see how he's got a little elevation right now? And he's going to try to go ahead and drive through. Now they're going to, you got to be really careful about the knees in this situation, and the official, Jim Rebello, is right on it.
And
Great
a
job.
danger call as well. Nagao for a second there was in that neutral danger position. Here we go, 32 seconds, 6-6.
I just assumed that he had that shot 99% of the way, and then all of a sudden Shawver ends up rolling back through and creating a great scramble. This has been a fun match, Shane.
This has been a lot of fun.
Okay, the
Great
Shawver.
takedowns in the match. Shawver's got 2.
Okay, who's going to be the guy that takes it? Because I think the guy that takes the shot is going to win. Right here, misdirection shot right there, gets the low ankle.
Final 15 seconds. Shawver trying to tie him up.
A little bit of gap there between the chest and the lower back. Now he cinches it up a little bit tighter. We're going to overtime.
Sudden victory. 2 minutes will be placed on the clock. A tight one at 125, won by Braeden Davis. And this one is locked up at 6 apiece.
Nagao looks pretty fresh.
You said it before, Jim. Whoever takes those attacks, who has the courage, going to be in good position.
See that, diving attempt there. Shawver jumping out of it here. He's got an opportunity to go ahead and turn and face him there. In this position, can he put a little half Nelson in? He's got to keep that bottom leg trapped while he's doing it. And he collects it. Wow.
Great takedown, Dylan Shawver, like a matador. On the counter, gets his third takedown, and he comes into the Bryce Jordan Center and picks up a big win. Coming off that win over Nick Bouzakis, follows that with a win over Aaron Nagao.
Going to have a little fun with the
Haines, undefeated 12-0, ranked #1 in the nation at 157. Dylan Weaver counters. The redshirt junior from Lindenhurst, New Jersey. Levi Haines was so impressive. 12-0 over Jared Franek of Iowa. Took the Hawkeye down 3 times and rode him for over 3.5 minutes.
I can't. He was the wrestler of the night. Basically, you take an All-American like that and just punishing style here. Not only the takedowns, which were clean, we got another one here against Weaver. All right, and then just the riding in the top position. Look for him, Levi Haines, to kind of come up hard right now.
Has an arm bar and a wrist. This is trouble here for Weaver.
Nice job, and that's the way you get out of something like that. You back pressure right back into that action right there. Levi still in control right here, as you're hearing the referee say, but that was well done.
Slides a leg in. He's got Weaver flats.
I will say this, that so far in the first 4 matches, and just in that instance right there, these Rutgers guys are competing.
Cross face here from Haines.
Got the cradle locked up. Rolling all the way through is Weaver. Look for him to go ahead and pull that back one more time. See if he can go ahead and pull it back the other direction.
Haines with 2 falls this season.
See how he slid that knee underneath there? This is tight.
And he gets his 3rd fall of the season, Levi Haines. Is Terrell Barraclough and Jackson Turley for Rutgers.
A senior from Penn, Utah, Terrell Barraclough.
Barraclough from Kaysville, Utah, was a 4-time state champion at Layton High School. 11-2 this season. Spent his first 2 years at 149, the last couple at 157, now up to 165, and tonight bumping up to 174. He weighed in at 160.
Stand the fingers.
And we know this, Jim.
Finger lock, man.
We saw Barraclough against Shane Griffith a couple weeks back, lost 2-1 to the national champ.
At this weight class, so not at this weight class, but a 165-pound national champion is up at 174. Looks good at the weight class. But, and Turley's been competitive too. We've seen him in some, matches that have been a lot of fun. So I look for him to go ahead and go big early. Got a smaller guy out there. You got this environment. You got to go ahead. And if you're Barraclough, you're out there, you're wrestling a guy with a lot of power. You want to kind of keep him on light drag. You want to hook him and just get him on light drag, wear him out for a little bit, get him in position.
Get out of it.
Use your fakes.
Fingers.
Right there. Do a nice job of reacting with his quickness off that shot.
Turley, a 2-time national qualifier, an All-American in St. Louis in 2021, an 8th place finish. Solid start, 9-3, 5-1 in the Big Ten. Here's Barraclough.
Got to above the knee there, felt that power right there. Here's the power of Turley right now in pretty good position here. Barraclough's got to try to keep that leg.
Control. Stop.
Takedown,
We'll get out of there, though. Control.
Yep, he gave the takedown.
Get set.
They did give the takedown to Turley, 3-0.
You heard the referee call some control in that situation, and gave an opportunity to go ahead and move out of it, and gave the point. So
slides a leg in right off the whistle.
This is important for Barraclough not to kind of
Red, you're in control. Red,
see the size difference between these two men.
Still you, Red.
Nice job of cutting out there for Barraclough. He gets to his feet.
3-1, 18 seconds.
Get out of that finger lock, man. Get out of it.
Giving up that size. Last place he wants to be is on bottom.
Pulling on him, Terrell. Pull on his chin.
Turley from Chester, Virginia.
Keep working here.
Four-time Virginia State champion at St. Christopher's. Won a national prep title in 2019. Fifth year. Inside of a minute here in the first period.
Nice job. Nice job. Good. 45. 45.
A little boot scoot action right there. Turley trying to show some quickness here with the quicker Barraclough. See if Barraclough comes back to that shot. He reacted pretty well. That shot that he hit there with at the pad. Maybe get a little bit lower this time. Look for a quick finish.
Short time, 20 seconds first period.
20.
Half shot there for Barraclough.
Turley doing a nice job now controlling elbows. So that left elbow, right elbow of Barraclough getting controlled.
Use your fakes.
Mitchell Messenbrink, another bonus point victory today. Still smiling.
Down, take bottom.
There's Bonnie.
Bonnie letting him know how good a job he did.
Interview a couple weeks back with Mitchell Messenbrink. Believe they had him on The Big Show. And he said, every time I look down at that singlet and I see Penn State, I can't believe it. I'm so happy. It's the major leagues.
Slight pause. Hey, there's going to be a slight pause. Wait for it. Set. Go, Red.
People like to watch guys that score points.
And they also like to watch people that are having fun.
1001. No.
Turley gets a 1 count off the whistle. Trying to stretch Barraclough out, extend him underneath.
Yeah, it's good in his top position. More of a crossbody ride. That took a lot of power here for Barraclough to get to his feet.
Gonna pick that ankle and now working on the reversal, and he gets it, and this match is tied up at 3.
Reversal green.
Just like that, and Barraclough has a leg in.
I love watching this guy compete over the years.
Yeah, we've seen matches here where Turley has had difficulty kind of staying in the pocket here, competing.
I know he doesn't have the accolades of Brooks and Starachi. These guys are so critical in programs.
Yeah, having guys that will compete for you, journeyman wrestlers, but also important in your wrestling run. You know, there's good feel right there. The guy who's competing.
Stalemate, no change.
I've just always appreciated the way he competes and what he brings to the table.
Yeah, this is a real important situation here for Turley. Okay, you gave up a reversal right there. That's not...
Come here. Come here. Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
So the official is going to talk with Scott Goodale. Want to remind everybody there is no video review here tonight.
Yeah, we have no explanation for that either, so...
Careful with that figure 4 over scissor. Set.
Scott Goodale and the Scarlet Knights, a big dual meet this upcoming Friday against Maryland at Jersey Mike's Arena. You know, that place will be rocking.
That was so fun when we did the Big Tens there. 2020.
Green.
Barraclough with a leg in, cross body.
Catch it under.
42nd, second period.
Green. Green.
Listen, be an interesting situation.
Keep that legal.
You're not going to be able to get riding time out of this, but now the decision will be if you're able to stay in the top position, if you're Barraclough, now Turley has to go ahead and make a decision. Is he going to go back down, and you'll have, you know, within, you know, 10 seconds of riding time, you know, already amassed right there. And really critical for Barraclough to stay in this match by staying in the top position and make Turley make a tough decision.
He's got Turley flat on his belly, center of the mat. And Barraclough will get that reversal. He's going to finish the period on top and take riding time close to 50 seconds.
Yeah, and you know what? When you're riding a guy tough like this, this hits the leg, all right? And then inexplicably, Turley just trying to kicks out with it there, drops his head on the mat. When you drop your head, you're going to go down. You're going to stop right at that point in time.
There's three-time national champion Carter Starace getting the night off tonight. So Turley goes on bottom, quickly sliding a leg in, and Barraclough will defend the roll, and he's going to take riding time over a minute.
Yeah, and so now if you're Barraclough, you want to, you can feel a guy relax or exhale in these positions here, and you want to, even in a tie match here, now you've got the overtime going, you want to stay on this guy, you want to be physical, you want to go ahead and do everything you can to punish him right here, and you're the guy giving up, what, 14 pounds? At weigh-in anyway.
At weigh-in anyway,
yeah,
exactly. That's probably more than that.
Probably closer to 20.
Riding time over 90 seconds.
Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is give up a reversal. Hammers him down one more time. Don't expect the official is going to let him stay in that figure four if he's not successful with maybe turning him here, but this is great work.
See that arm bar on the right side?
But you can feel it. You can feel a guy. Look at that. He's punishing right here. He's punishing a bigger man right now. You can feel him exhale right now. You can feel him breathe. You can feel him. It's like an animal that turns its neck to another animal.
Riding time is secured for Barraclough. Gave up the first takedown. And this might be a big advantage here for Turley to catch a breather.
Well, he's not being joined by the whole staff there.
Donnie Pritzloff, Steve Minich in the corner along with head coach Scott Goodell. There's Casey Cunningham, Jimmy Kennedy, and Cale Sanderson. Sunday, a wrestling doubleheader comes your way. First, Iowa hosts Wisconsin. Then these Nittany Lions battle Nebraska. Coverage begins at 2 Eastern. It's presented by Click-Keen Athletic, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Looking forward to those two dual meets this weekend.
Absolutely.
So Turley goes back on bottom, 53 seconds. Here's when Barraclough's been so good, winning the whistle.
And winning the leg in, coming in on the left side. The pocket was huge right there. Now he's going to try to roll through one more time. All right, and each roll through, actually Barraclough gets himself into a better position. Now he's got the leg, or the arm and the leg tied up right there. He's just got to be careful not to give up the reversal in this situation.
He's got that riding time locked up.
And I'm a big fan of just basically riding without the leg right here because, the reversal, but the techniques that Turley is using right now are not going to get him a reversal. So you stay in this.
Keep it legal.
There's always those moments.
This is just amazing.
Terrell Barraclough gave up the first takedown. Listen to this crowd. Terrell Barraclough up to 174, and he gets the W. Wow.
They like tough wrestling and Bryce Jordan too.
Defeated Aaron Brooks and Michael Toranzo for Rutgers. Final time making this walk up to the mat here inside the Bryce Jordan Center. What a career. Hagerstown, Maryland, North Hagerstown High School. He captured 4 state titles.
Really,
what do you appreciate most about Aaron Brooks?
I'm looking forward to watching that special that the Big Ten Network's done on Aaron Brooks. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. We're going to see insights about that. But just a guy who is, I don't know, just the way he represents himself, I think, is really good. He's competitive, and You know, I think, you know, last year being number 3 seed in the country, just, you know, that's something wrong with the seeding process that puts Aaron Brooks as number 3 in the country. Guys winning, you know, but even when things didn't go very well for him, remember all the great matches with he and Miles Amin. Of course, Miles getting the Big Ten championship. I mean, how he was able to quickly recover, all right, from some of the bad things that maybe have happened. Not a lot of bad things have happened in his career, but just how he so matter-of-factly dealt with it. You know, I remember lost a match, you know, Marcus Coleman last year. Just recovered so well from it. You know, the match that he had with Miles Amin, we lost the Big Tens. You know, the next match, the time they wrestled, it was just it was like that never happened, and he changed up things so well. But sometimes you got to be that guy, and you have to have a short memory, and I think he's lived that, and I think that has a lot to do with his faith.
Brooks threw his headgear away. Now they will give it back to him.
Broke it. Break Cliff Keen headgears very often. What, Braeden
Davis on the headgear duty. There you go.
Dude, my head may not be as big as yours, but, you know, here, I'll give you what I got.
You mentioned that loss in the Big Tens to Amin. He came back and beat him in Detroit in 2022, 5-3 at 4 minutes of riding time.
Yeah, and the thing about that is that the quality of opponent had everything to do with that. I mean, Miles Amin, come on. I mean, this is a world-class wrestler that he's doing that to, and comes over here with the bar on there.
Aaron Brooks looking for the fall in his final match inside Bryce Jordan Center. And he goes out with a bang.